Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your new release this Sunday. Today we have a whole heap of French terries available for you. So we have French terries in solid colours, and it's a little bit of a re-release because some of these colours we have had before, but certainly their fabric bases are what we've had before. So you might remember we had that beautiful thick brushed French terry which sold out really, really quickly. We have some of those again today. And we have our standard French terries in the solid colours. Some of them are restocks and some of them are brand new colours. So I'll go through and I'll show you all of those. I'll start off with the brushed French terry, which is this one here. It is beautiful and soft. It's quite thick in comparison to the other French terry. It's 280 GSM and it's 48% rayon, 44 cotton and 8, let me say that again, 48% poly, 44 cotton, my goodness, and 8 rayon. So despite there being no spandex in there, it still has really good stretch. So this is your horizontal stretch. And I think your vertical stretch is actually even better than your horizontal. And there's the drape. Now, with this one, it is brushed on the inside. So normally you'd see some pretty clear loops here, and you can still see them, but they're not so clear because it's been brushed. But one thing that we did discover that happened with our last batch is on the first wash, some of this brushing came off and it stuck to the front, which made it look like it had peeled probably worse than it had. So I think a lot of people found that come the second wash, that didn't really happen. So they had to pick it off after the first wash, and then it was a whole lot better. So please keep that in mind, that is a possibility. But it's beautiful and warm and snuggly, this one. And this is the black, even though it's probably, because it's got this, can you see that? Let me fold it over. Sort of a subtle mould type effect to it. It does make it look a little charcoal, but the supplier refers to this one as black, so we've got it black as well. I have quite a few rolls of this one this time, so fingers crossed that it will last, because it's just beautiful for a jumper or a cardigan or something like that in the cold, cold weather. So this is the black, which is a restock, and we also have the gorgeous teal, which always goes so quickly, doesn't it? We have a couple of rolls of the teal this time because, of course, that just flew out the door last time. And we also have the silver again, which is really gorgeous for boys and girls. That's a really nice one, the silver. So they're the restocks, but I do also have two new colours this time. I also have this one, which is called Masala. So it's kind of like a red, but because it's got the semi-mild look, I think it makes the red look a little pink. So just keep that in mind, depending on who you're thinking of sewing it up for. It is more red than pink, but you know, you can see a little bit of pink in there, I think. So this is the Masala. And then the last one we have is navy. So it's kind of a light navy because of that mild effect, but this is the supplier's version of a navy, and it's a really pretty colour. So we've got a few rolls of that one too. So fingers crossed we have enough to go around. We'll see how we go. Okay, the next one that we have is just our standard solid coloured French terry, which is actually what I'm wearing now. This is the black French terry. I showed you this jumper a little while ago, the Dia sweater or the Dyer sweater, probably Dyer because of the diamond, by Masuzu Patterns. So I've just used the black French terry for everything except for the diamond, where I've used the silver sparkle ponte in there. But it's quite a light French terry, but it's really, really soft, and I find it quite cosy. I do live in Perth, so obviously our temperatures don't get to what they get to in other places in Australia, so keep that in mind. I'm here today with a singlet top thing underneath and just this on, so I'm okay. But depending on where you live, you may need more layers than that to keep you warm. So this one is 210 GSM, and it's a poly rayon spandex blend, and I'll have the percentages up on the website for you so that you can see all of those. We have some restocks, so obviously the black. We've got the black back in again. Let me just show you the stretch and everything on this little cut of fabric. So some good horizontal stretch, nothing vertically, but still really nice drape. Because it's quite light, it's got the nice drape there as well. So we've got some more black, and we have some more charcoal as well, another roll of the charcoal. Another roll of this gorgeous heathered green, which went really well last time. And this colour we didn't have in our most recent release, but we did have it last year and it went very quickly. This is the denim. It's like a two-tone look in the colour denim. So those are the restocks. We do still have some colours on the shelf. I'm just trying to see what we've got. We've got just a little bit of the heathered lavender left. We've got hot coral that we called. I can't see the label from this far away. And we've got some burgundy. That I think is it from the last release. I think that's all that we have left. So it flew out the door last time. So now I've got a heap of other colours here, which I'm going to show you. Dusty lavender. Isn't that gorgeous? Really pretty. It's actually a little bit darker than it's showing up on my screen right now. It's so hard to get an accurate photo of these solid colours. We stress about it a little bit here because it just, it takes a lot of fiddling around. The camera does not like to capture solid colours on their own. Okay, this one, oh, I love this one. This is called Heathered Orange. And you can see it's got that heathering through it. This reminds me, I might be showing my age here, there used to be an ice cream about, just like a tub of ice cream. I think it was Peter's. And it was called Trio. And it was orange and then vanilla, and then it was a green. I don't know if it was lime or something, but it was my favourite ice cream. And this orange reminds me of that Trio ice cream. Makes me wish it was still available because I absolutely loved it. Didn't call it Trio. I stuck with the heathered orange. Okay, Seafoam, which is really pretty. And turquoise. There's a lot of hoodie patterns out at the moment which have kind of got colour blocking in some way, somehow. And these colours are just amazing for that sort of a hoodie. I mean, French terry, you can make a top, a dress, pants, a skirt, you name it. You can pretty much make anything with it, so long as the stretch requirements are correct for the pattern. But I do kind of think, French terry, a jumper or a hoodie or a cardigan or something would be absolutely beautiful. And with all the colour blocking patterns that there are now, I mean, you can just go straight in and use one of those colour blocking patterns, or, with your scraps, you can come up with something really, really nice with one of those patterns. I know that, there's so many of them about, but I know that Sinclair have a couple at the moment, so if you needed a place to start looking. This one is the Heathered Blush, so you can see that slight heathering there. This is a really pale colour. It's a really pale blush. It's really nice. We have some mustard French terry, and I've called this one Deep Rose. It's the two-tone look again, so it's got a little bit of the heathering in there. So this one's Deep Rose. This one I've called Peaches and Cream. That's coming up quite bright there. It's really nice. So this is similar. I'm going to show you the heathered orange with it. It's similar to the heathered orange, but the Peaches and Cream doesn't have any of the heathering. So you can see those two there together. There is a little bit more difference in colour than I can see on this screen. But so the heathered has got that the nice heathering in it, and the peaches and cream is just a solid colour. And turquoise. Not turquoise, teal. I'm struggling today. Teal. And last one is heathered grape. This is that colour that we really struggled to name, I think with the dots. So it's a similar colour to that. I can't spot it on the shelf. It's over there somewhere. Yeah, it's a colour that I just, is it pink? Is it purple? What colour is it? So I've gone with heathered grape for this one. And we also do have a roll of white, but we do currently have a little bit of white in stock, so that's not particularly exciting for you because you can already get the white. But we have now plenty to go around. That's it. So it's kind of a nice short video today because I don't have any coordinates to show you to go with it. So all of these are now up on our website, www.lushfabrics.com.au. We will have our $50 Lush gift voucher to give away again in our Facebook group, which is Lush Fabrics and then Australia in brackets. What else did I want to tell you? Check out the sewing essentials. We've got clips now, which are so handy for sewing, and we've got a few other bits and pieces which were new last week, so check those out. Check out our little sewing essentials tab on the website for some cute little goodies that are in there. And I think that's all that I need to tell you. Okay, jump on the website and grab what you would like for this week. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.